Tip 1. 6 tiers, 3 levels. So this is more of a gameplay knowledge than it is a tip, but there's two key things to know for Super Auto Pets. Is that there are 6 different tier of pets, and each pet can be leveled up to level 3. Pet tiers. This can be seen by the dice in the bottom left of your shop screen. You start with tier 1 pets. On turn 3, you unlock tier 2 pets. On turn 5, you unlock tier 3 pets. On turn 7, you unlock tier 4 pets. On turn 9, you unlock tier 5 pets. And on turn 11, you unlock tier 6 pets. The higher the tier of a pet doesn't always mean they will be stronger, but generally speaking, a higher tier pet will have better stats and or better abilities than their lower tier friends. Level ups. Each pet can be leveled up to level 3. In order to level up a pet, you have to combine the same pet 3 times per level to unlock their next level. When they level up, their ability will get stronger, which makes them more useful to your team. Some pets don't get an increase in their level up, but luckily for us, the game will let you know in their ability bubble if that's the case. For example, the tiger, the crab, and the cow, just to name a few pets that don't get a boost to their level up ability. Tip 2. Level up an animal to unlock a new tier unit. One way to get a big advantage in Super Auto Pets is to pull off the Okie Dokie, or the Scambit, or the level up to get a higher tier unit than you normally can, giving you a possible advantage to get 10 wins faster than you would otherwise play. Okay, so I don't know if there's a formal name for this, but when you level up a pet, you will get a new unit on your shop screen that is one tier higher than your current tier that is available to you. This means you have a chance to get a team-defining pet 2 turns earlier than you normally would. The rounds that generally give the highest value when you level up your pets are on turn 3, getting you a tier 3 unit, leveling up on turn 5, getting you a tier 4 unit, and leveling up on turn 9, getting you a tier 6 unit. So when you have the option to level up a pet, take a look at the turn you are on, just to make sure you're getting the full value of that level up. Tip 3. Buffs on shop screen are permanent. This one is fairly self-explanatory, but just to go into a little more detail, any buff your animals receive on the shop screen will be permanent for that pet. If your pet gets the faint buff from an ant in battle, that buff will go away when you return to the shop screen. But when you get that +1 attack, +1 health buff from an otter or a giraffe or a penguin on your shop screen, that buff stays on that pet for the rest of the game. So be sure to be looking for those buffs to give you the huge advantage going into each battle. Tip 4. Subscribe to the channel. It's easy. It's just down below. Go ahead, do it. It helps the algorithm, gets me some more views. But anyway, on to the real tip. Food is your friend. Food can be the easiest source of stats for your pets in every run, and sometimes it can be easily overlooked because buying pets or leveling up pets is way more satisfying than just buying an apple and getting a 1-1. But, as stated in the tip above, any stats you get is permanent, so any of those food buys will be permanent buffs for your pets. Also, some of the utility items give such great value over the course of multiple fights that they are worth investing the 3 gold to get them, rather than rolling 3 more times. For example, a garlic reduces all damage taken by the animal wearing it by 2 if your pet has 12 health and your opponent has a 6 attack minion. It would take 3 attacks to knock out your pet because they only deal 4 damage, rather than 2 attacks they normally would without the garlic armor. This gives your pet an extra chance to deal damage, which could be the difference in a win or loss. Tip 5. The order of operations. In the battle screen, your pets will always attack from the center and work their way to the outer edge. When the pet's abilities trigger, however, it doesn't quite work the same way. In fact, sometimes when you're watching, it may look like they happen at random times. However, the truth of it is the animal with the highest attack will always use their ability first, and then work their way in descending order of attack for all pets. So let's say you have 3 dodos on your board. If they are all the base 1 attack, 3 health, then they will just go from right to left just like they would during battle. But if you have a 2-4 dodo, that one will trigger his ability first, and then the 1-3 dodos would trigger. This can help with positioning units so you can get the best chance of success in your runs. Tip 6. Selling level 2 or level 3 units gives you extra gold. When you have a level 2 unit, it doesn't just sell for the 1 gold like it normally would when you have a level 1 unit. It sells for 2 gold. When you have a level 3 unit and you're looking to sell it, it gives you 3 gold. This can really help you when you're trying to transition into a more late game build. So let's say you have a level 2 otter that you've been sitting on for 3 or 4 rounds, but it's just not cutting it in its stats anymore and you need a better ability. Well, you can sell it for 2 gold, and that can help you whenever you're looking to buy and sell on the shop screen. Tip 7. Scale high. This is more for when you're first starting to learn the game. One big unit is going to carry way more value than 5 decently statted minions. If you can hyperscale one unit to a 50-50, you're more likely to get consistently high win totals. Now yes, it's way more fun to have 5 pets at 30-30, but when you get one really big minion, it can carry you through the early and middle game so you can win a bunch of your trophies before the rest of your lobby or the rest of your opponents have stronger teams. So when you're looking at trying to get consistently high wins, that's what you should go for. One big unit rather than 5 big units. Because in my opinion, 6 or more trophies, that's a win because you're in the top half of the lobby. Bonus tip. One thing that I see commonly done is people will drag and drop their pets. But if you simply click your pet, you can then click in another spot and it'll automatically place it there. That way it'll help you with those frustrations when you're trying to drag a pet to combine a pet. It doesn't drop next to it and you lose that extra buff. So, just a little bonus fun tip for you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.